We are setting out with a very difficult question because the financial environment is characterized by this fog, this volatility. Undoubtedly, the financial and political landscape globally, and in Europe more specifically, has worsened, and future challenges increase, both in terms of complexity and in terms of intensity. Before I say what we have to do on behalf of the banks, I have to say that Greece and Greek banks start from a very positive starting point, because our country will have a positive growth that will exceed 5%, the growth rate, and all forecasts show that 2023 will be a year in which we will have a growth rate lower, of course, approximately 2%, but it's still positive. Talking now about the Greek banks, I have to highlight the following. We are entering an era of challenges, having quite a number of buffers available and some degree of optimism, because we have left the problems of the past in the past. The Greek banking system will close this year with some 7% of red loans, with a forecast of settlement of more than 50%. Also, banks will enter this era having a strong capital adequacy. There is no Greek bank with a capital adequacy of less than 16%. This is undoubted. The long deposits ratio is approximately 75%, a bit less. Equally important is that all banks have a very important profitability. Normally in Greece, it's bad to be profitable. Strong profitability means health. This is what we have to aim at. Not try, whenever there is some extra profit, to take parts of it out of the bank. Especially for the banking system, this means a lot, because profits are turned into capital adequacy, so a better buffer in order to mitigate problems of the past. So, at the same time, it is equally important to say that for the wrong reasons, we have long experience in crisis management. Because for 10 years in a row, we have been experiencing crises of different sorts. All the economy as a whole experienced those crises, banks even more. So we do have the know-how, the expertise when it comes to crisis management. So my estimate is the following. All in all, as a country and as a banking industry, we will be able to tackle with the vibrations that will occur. The vibrations will be very strong, and I want to highlight that this will take place for a long period, and vibrations will be very intense. If I were to highlight 4 points that we have to focus upon, are the following. First one, maybe it's a bit political, not technocratic, but we have to focus on collaboration and mutual understanding of problems. Because when one has a big crisis to tackle, they might be dealt with only if we work together with no selfishness and without putting the blame on others. Second, we have to keep on supporting our customers. We are doing that already, because the crisis is not something that will come, or the challenges will not emerge. They're here already. And I think all banks collectively have given to the trustworthy capitals of ours, we have provided them with the working capital needed, given the increase of energy prices, commodity prices, and we have been able to smoothly support all viable and sustainable investments and business plans. Let me highlight 2 words. Trustworthy client and viable business plans. Let's not fool ourselves. In times of crisis, we have to be selective. So we have to finance and give solutions to those who are solvent and trustworthy and their viable business plans. We do not forget the ones that will have difficulties to face. Of course, we will have these customers. It goes without saying, in all market segments there will be such clients, such customers. But I think we have the experience, and we will come up with realistic solutions in the limits provided by the regulatory framework. My belief is that these problems are not idiosyncratic, like the fiscal crisis we went through. These problems are Europeans, and the supervisors show understanding to that. Last but not least, crisis is an opportunity, so it's a great opportunity for us to change and advise our customers to change as well. We have to encourage them to move forward with investments on energy savings, energy efficiency, on investing CRM and ERP systems that will improve their turnover and their profits. They have to move on with investments that will turn our customers into more extrovert in the day after, because sooner or later crisis will come to an end. So it's important to go through them collectively and non-painfully. Thank you.